Thank you for having us here, man. We're psyched to be here. Yeah, I mean, we knew coming into Bilbao that was going to be a great festival. As we rolled in last night, we've seen these buses and trains with The Cure, Radiohead, and Garbage, and it's cool, man. We love those bands, and we're honored to be part of it. I mean, we've always had a great following here in Spain. In fact, some of our wildest shows have been here because the fans are so enthusiastic. But honestly, when we started recording Not Your Kind of People, we had no idea what to expect. You know, we didn't know if there would be any fans who even cared, and we are crazily surprised by the feedback and just the response we've gotten at the shows, and it's been pretty cool, man. And we don't take it for granted, so we are totally psyched to rock in Bilbao tonight. It's going to be cool.
Well, I guess we decided that we need Garbage because we don't get this anywhere else. You know, we don't get to write our own songs. We don't get the camaraderie. We don't get the chemistry that we have with the four of us. We don't get to go on tour and play Bilbao, Spain. And we just missed it. I think we just needed to get away from it for a while. It got to be too much of a circus, and we wanted to step back from it for a while. And I think we'd come back with a whole new perspective, and I think it's been really healthy. We're having fun, and there's no pressure, and we have our own label now, and we're just starting over, really.
It's funny because when we started out, the first album came out on indie labels on Mushroom, Infectious, and Almo over in the U.S., and they were very small companies, just a handful of people working there, and so we had very close relationships with the people who we worked with. And then they both got bought up by big corporate companies, and the third and fourth records were just got sort of difficult because we kind of felt like we were dealing with corporate beasts, so to speak, and that they didn't particularly really care about what we wanted to do as artists. And now we've gone back to square one, and we're in control of everything. It's a lot of work, but it's empowering in a way because we make all the decisions, and for better or for worse, we're our own bosses now. You know, we make all the choices in our career, and that's a cool thing at this point.
I think it sounds. I mean, we hear that a lot. That this record sounds like our first record or our first two records, and I think the reason is like I said before, we felt like we had a fresh start, and we felt no pressure from the outside. We weren't signed to some label breathing down our necks and telling us what to do. There was nobody. There was no expectations from the outside, so we just felt like we could do whatever we wanted to do, and it just felt a lot more comfortable. And I think the sound of the record reflects that. No, we have no expectations. We actually, to be honest, we never have had any expectations. The only expectations that we ever have is for the four of us to work really hard and to you know, work toward the same goal, which is to make good music, and that's the only way we really feel any pressure or expectations. There's no expectation of success or selling millions of records or any of that. Is that the question?
Yeah. I mean, I think compared to the last time we played here, we're actually playing better. And I think part of that is because we were gone for so long, for 7 years, that we got hungry again. And we also don't take this for granted. This might be our last tour, we don't know. There may be another tour, there may be another album, but right now we're sort of doing it one day at a time. And the shows so far on the Not Your Kind of People tour have been incredible. And part of it's the fans are amazing. And I think, like I said, we're playing sharper and more intense than we ever have. So I think tonight's going to be a special gig, because we know we have great fans here in Spain and Bilbao, so we're looking forward to it. Extraño y extraño. I mean, that's one of the themes that Shirley has written about in a lot of our songs, and also we as a band feel we've never really fit into any particular music scene. I guess some people call us pop, some people call us alternative. We love guitars, we love techno, we love beats, we love pop melodies. In a way, we sort of have our own little clique in a way of just how we perceive ourselves, and part of that is being in a band. You sort of have to empower yourself with having this sort of group identity. And I think when we made the new album, we realized that we wanted to sound exactly like who we are. And part of that is we do feel like outsiders. You know, Shirley's always felt like a freak. We made the first 4 records in Wisconsin, you know, far away from New York and Los Angeles. And part of the title track, Not Your Kind of People, is sort of about feeling like a freak, but it's okay to be different, and just coming to terms with understanding that. And I think a lot of our fans identify with that too. So that's a theme that has run in bits and pieces in all of our albums.
We'll be happy if the crowd's happy. Hi, this is Butch, and I'm Duke, and you're watching BFM.